okay, clearly there are some people out there who have, questionable choices of how to handle things, how to do things. The last video was crazy. I had to get all that stuff off my chest. I was never no way really offended by that whole thing about the disabled thing. I was just calling somebody out on their own crap, on their own shit. That's what I was calling them out on. And they listen, they watch it because they probably are, because they want to control everything else. I call two people out probably, two. 2 for 1. It's a 2 for 1 deal. Whew, that's sweet that I called them out. Both at the same time probably. Since they have the need to be in control anyway. I called them out. But just know that I did it. And I just don't care. And I don't give a damn if I offended them. It may have hurt their feelings or offended someone. Because in the autism speak community, it may have offended somebody else and some other people that may have been disabled to say that this, mostly all disabled people can't really do nothing on their own. Because I know a young woman who can, 10 years apart from each other we are, I know that she can go up to the bank, take care of business, her financial stuff, do what she want to do. She works at the store. She buys like, well, she don't do much, but she don't make much, but she takes care of herself and somebody in her family. We ain't gonna say who, we won't put her stuff out there, but she take care of her stuff and she does what she needs to do. And so other people in the garden, they do it too. They might be a little crazy too though. But not all of us can, not all of us are like that. And it'd be stereotyping. And that's wrong. But you think before you speak. That's what I said at the end of it. You be Stevie Wonder, Rhythm in the Sky, as opposed to being Black Magic Woman. You may have chosen to be Black Magic Woman. But anyway, whatever. There's some people that make questionable decisions like that, and some people that make questionable decisions, and they make questionable methods about doing stuff, and they shoot their own self in the foot, and they get their own rope to hang themselves. Not no way playing it on anybody doing that at all. No positive there. Suicide, that I don't want to do that. Don't hang yourself. But anyway, when I saying this is because I get to a point about people who have pets and have animals and they don't take care of them like they should. And I would be a hypocrite because I wouldn't feel that treat. But at least with me, the difference is between me and them. I'm abusive enough to let them run straight and run out because they get tired of the abuse and stuff. And then they neglect it. So, see, maybe somebody else on this platform don't want to say that it goes badly, but they know what they meant when it goes badly. That sometimes the animal get tired of views, they turn around and say, "All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy," or whatever, and they're gonna go out and they're gonna attack somebody and did nothing to them, and that was so to maybe sometimes even a death or something because the animal turns vicious from what they learned from the owner. And I'm talking about Brooke Hunt House. Why? Because I had to give my take on it, and I could say two-sided ways. I could defend the person, I could defend her, and I could be against her apart from that. For the way that she did and she's doing, but in a way I could be against her because she should really learn better more. And maybe she's had some underlying issues within herself that made her want to abuse her own dog. She probably not ready for to have a pet fully. And that's what most people are not ready for. They're not ready for to have a pet if you're not going to take care of it the right way, train it the right way, show it the love that it will show you in return, and not allowing it to love. Don't think the pet is against you just because you're dealing with stuff and you think it's someone else start. I know it's about me. Or some silly, super stupid superstition. Or you're thinking that the pet should have been away. You just want to run a victim. You make it sound like you tried to make yourself to be one. Because the animal can't help, they really can't speak or anything. If only it was a trained actor and had a voiceover person for it. Say the Lion King, and you know, and the animals is talking from what they could, it'd be a scary thing because they really would be all against us and say everything that we do to them and everything, even the cat up in here, but I treat it right so it won't tell anything if it were to talk, and just, it'll say, oh yeah, he did, yeah, he took care of me, the cat, he gave me my food and everything, he would pet me, he let me be out, he let me get air, he let me look out in the hallway, let me put him in his arms and all of them. You don't let me go off anywhere, I take care of it, and I rub and he rub and pet me, and he feeds me my food and give me my water, If only he could talk, he'd say that. That's what he'd do. Yeah. If only KG would do that, he would say that for a cat, That's what he would say. Yeah, I'm not really for that in the video because I think that's a little too extreme to be getting that. Not yelling at that point, different kinds of yell, like maybe moderate yelling and a discipline when they do something wrong. Okay, I can see it. You're like, no, get off that table. No, stop. You know better than that. No, sit, boy, sit. Like a command or a cat. No, you know better. Don't go there. Don't you bite me. Or unless if they're playing, like, oh, you were playing. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Or whatever. Kiji, I'm sorry, Mila, whatever you call your pet, cat, dog, whatever. You're playing with me, oh, you got me, don't you get me, whatever. But really yelling at the point of nauseum, and just doing this, scaring them and putting them in wrong position to hide and scaring them like that isn't cool. This isn't right at all. Anyway, and I have my take on it though. That's what I'm going to say because I think that's wrong. That's wrong. This is less my video than the swear on the other side because I have to show the other person a lesson. They're not all disabled people. That's gonna tell you, oh, you got able legs and able feet. You can get around anywhere. That's all. And you can have your own a car, an apartment, and a job. And you be in a relationship, have a family. Being disabled ain't gotta stop none of that. And you ain't gotta only have your mother take care of you just because you're disabled. That was just a shout out at somebody who want to say, take care of your disabled son. But take care of your troubled, illiterate, irresponsible, misguided, misunderstood, identity complex, identity crisis daughter. Take care of her because she doesn't know who she is. She has no direction in her life other than being online and showing herself online and uploading the video. So while you're judging somebody else's kid, I'm judging yours. That's what I'm doing. I'm judging yours. See, people who live in glass houses, remember that. Yep. But anyway, yeah, back to the old thing with the pet. See, that is relatable to me because last month, I'm going to tell you, I think it was July 10th. It was on a Wednesday. No, I believe it was the second Wednesday in July last month. This one I was just starting to take up my kickboxing right class, but not doing it quite yet. And one of my neighbors next door, ain't saying names, they remain nameless for the sake of the video and not being put on blast. Okay, respecting their privacy. Um, there was a big pit bull outside, and he was hungry and looked as sad. And he's probably abused like crap, like ton crap by the owner. And I know he went probably when I'm. This is the main reason why every now and then you see videos on pets in shelters, animals in shelters, like cats or dogs, because they get abused by owners who don't need to have them, like Brooke Hunts. While I'm judging, and this is brutal, harsh judgment, nobody ain't pat me on the back for how I would treat an animal. They're not gonna rub my belly and put and pat my head and say, it's okay, TG, it's okay. No, they're gonna show you some tough loving. Some tough love is what you're going to get. A healthy dose of it. Cough syrup. Everybody, most people don't want to take their medicine, but they need it. It's good for you in the end. And this is good medicine. This is tough love medicine for you. If you're going to have a pet and you're going to abuse it like that, take it back. Give it to another home, another family who's going to take care of it anyway. That's all. And you probably shouldn't really have a pit bull anyway if you're going to train it to be vicious by abusing it while you already knowing that you're doing it. Because you're setting up, they learn that pattern of that behavior from you. Because I had somebody out in my community on the south side of Chicago last year around this time, and everybody knew her. And she would be more laws. I didn't say her name either for respect the privacy of the family and all that, not putting them on blast. And it was and another person, because it was a dog, another person I knew was a landlord, but we're not putting their name out either. And that dog came out and came in contact with her. It's like she was helping and trying to get the dog to go away. The dog tore her up and mauled her to death. She died. last year around this time, right around this time, and the police came along and they tased him to put the dog down. The dog died. You know, the dog was being an asshole anyway by carrying out his mauling attack on the woman. You know, but that dog was bad. Yep. And then some boy who actually had a dog went self for the dog and said he wished they was going not the dog because but that he needs to see some. But see, nobody needs to have dogs like that anyways. Pit bulls, if you're gonna train them, they train these kind of dogs, any kind of dog, to be vicious and terrible. They might not the behavior. And the racist person, like one of my brothers, said, somebody said and then told me you have better luck getting scratched by a cat than bit by a dog. True in some form, but you know, million miles away apart from what I see on Netflix with the same name. Stranger Things that happened before. Yep. So you never know now in this time. Because what you think won't happen will happen. And what you think will happen won't happen. That's usually what happens. Because it's twisted like that. That's how it always goes. And that's my biggest pet peeve. Because the dog was outside on the neighbor's driveway and she had to get in the car of the person I know just to involve the person told me because that's why I turn inside with bulls because you have to be very quiet with them. But I have a solution for that for me. Anybody else, who accepts it, you get a dog repelling law system from online, Amazon or wherever. Else you can get it. Whatever store online, offline. And what you do is if you encounter a dog, and you have mace though too, when you encounter a dog, all you gotta do is turn that alarm on and they should go away. It should be as loud as ever so they can go away and they get the message, They get the message and they go away and you don't have to be bothered with them again. And then you ain't gotta be mauled by them or nothing. And it will save your life. That's the thing about that. That's the only simple solution I would have. And the best one I would have. Either that or you shoot the dog so you can live, It'd die and you'd be sad, but you'd be like, well, but I had to do what I had to do. I can't have no dog bite the out of me. No, especially not a pit bull. Why would be a bull and I do it, especially not a pit bull. If you see their teeth and everything and eat you up and shit like that, make you into some happy meal, Don't want that, This ain't McDonald's, I don't want to be no quarter a pounder with cheese or nothing for this dog, whatever. I don't want that to happen. Nope. There's tomato and a sesame seed bun. Forget that. But that's the reason, that's what makes me mad about dog owners. Because they really piss me off. I sit to try to go through or do something, or like I did that day, and I'm like, it's a good thing I didn't take out the garbage unit because I would have counted that damn dog. It's a good thing. But then dogs can be just as slick as cats. As soon as we have a police officer come around, they're like, oh, sir, your name. It was a nice police officer, female police officer. Not in mind because we was trying to give it a dog. Cool, because I'm okay with the law, police officers, some of them. And I was okay, you can park in the lot. You're good. I'm in the driveway, you're good. I was just telling you where the dog is at. I went up there and she's looking for it. But dogs are very slick because this particular dog got away. As soon as you tried to get it and pick up fire, it got away. Like a cat, it'll get away when it's trying to be caught. Dogs are slick like that too. But you have to eventually get them. Right? By any means, you train to get them, you're able to handle the most vicious dog in the field that you're in. You're an animal rescue person, you're a cop, you'll get that dog and you'll tie and lace it back up and cover it up and you'll make sure that dog don't bite the crap out of you. And you'll take it back to an animal place or something where it belongs. But that's the only reason why I see these commercials on TV. Whenever program I'm watching during the week, when I ain't going anywhere, ain't working or nothing. When I see animal rescue and I see the sad commercial about a dog looking sad like they crying and stuff, change like, oh, I won't deal with this, And you see sad animals and stuff because they have crappy owners, like the most of you, who abuse these dogs and end up running out astray. And some cases, they end up getting attacked and mauled by another animal. The practical joke was played on me a couple of weeks ago when I thought, la di da, I'm gonna go to my kickboxing class, whoever took me, and bam, I see a dead cat and a dead possum outside in the middle of the road, you know. And I said, what's that supposed to mean for me? Is that like a metaphor for me? Is that saying you're gonna stop me from my kickboxing by setting out a dead cat, a dead possum, devil? Is that what you wanted to do? You gonna stop me from going? You know? I picked something very interesting to get into that'll be productive and good for me. Maybe if anybody else, if they want it, more the merrier, you know, and something like that. And learning something for this summer, and just for the summer, so I wouldn't have to be bitching the board up at the house about another summer not really going anywhere and watching my cat just sit outside in the hallway looking at everything. No, thank you. I wanted to do something this summer, and I am doing it. Yeah, but to see that and to see this woman in this video, and I only watched it for a quick minute to judge it. I know, yeah, big deal. And I see her abusing it. I already know, stop the presses right there. She abused the dog anyway. And then that cockfighting stuff with Michael Vick and all that. Putting these dogs against each other so they can bite the crap out of each other and fight each other to win a gambling bet. Stupid gambling bet back in the day. You know, and it just makes me go back to reason if I'm even going to consider even having a dog, a puppy as a pet one day. You know, and they're going to shake me and take me from one to get one anyway. But nah, free is KG is enough. Have a cat is enough for now, you know. But I would take care of it. And the best breed of a dog, a puppy that I would have, a canine, would be a golden retriever or somebody I can get along with that I could train that won't really bite me at all, none at all, that they won't hurt and they won't kill me and maul me. And they lay up in the bed with me or whatever, they won't be messing with me like that. They won't tear me up. And I train it not to, you know. And especially they won't go for this knot in my left leg because I'm not interested in doing no surgery. I don't trust doctors as far as I can do them enough as it is. And somebody I know, you know, and experiences with doctors. Yeah, that's all that is. But not other than that anyway. But like I said, people want to take better care of their pets, their puppies and all that instead of abusing. Yeah, back then I saw some other person video earlier in the platform on here that said, just because you get mad, I mean you don't, they got even at Starbucks or some random person because you have a bad day. And this bitch is going to finish say, oh, because I had a bad day. Yep. And so many other people who have bad days. You know, kids who get bullied. And it's unfortunate. You don't want to be too harsh on them, though. Because they go up in the school and they start shooting and stuff because somebody teased them. They got tired of it. In some cases, they take themselves out because they don't want to deal with no harshness and punishment of what they did because some people may not understand that, you know. Or if it's somebody that's just, you know, just being a random asshole going to school and just start shooting up the place and they face the punishment, I'd be like, fine. Read them the riot act. Send them away. Give them like death row, death penalty. Give them the punishment that is fit to give them for what they did, for what they ruined them students' lives when they was going to school that day. But not some kid who just got bullied and in trouble because they taking themselves out. But you know, you never want them to do suicide. You know, nothing. But it is messed up. But still, you know, many other people who had a bad day take it out on somebody. I've been on the short end of somebody who had a bad day and want to take it out on somebody. A fellow special ed student. Oh yeah, you're trying to shut me down. And another idiot special ed student will ask me for advice at 10 years old. What do I know about anything at 10 years old? And then all of a sudden everybody gangs up on me, and here I am right now with this crazy slew of people with a bunch of problems. You know, typical America, a bunch of problems. You take it on everybody. You know, yep. And what's our president's issue? Because he don't know how to handle his power. He wants to send people back to Mexico. You know, he wants to set up a border wall or something. But then not all part of him of what he do is bad. Because he just needs to help that ASC Rocky get out of the sweetest pushing and he ain't back and everything. So isn't it all that bad, is it? It's really not that bad, you know. He's not really all that bad. But yeah, he's not gonna be in office for too long with all these half-baked decisions, but whatever. Or somebody taking their bad day out on you and or you go to another computer. And I shut that bar down, no matter what anybody said. And I would do it again gladly in a heartbeat. And because I'm doing kickboxing, if I say the same thing, I'm still going to say out of the street to somebody. They're not going to kick out of me. I'm going to kick out of them. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to bob the weed and knock them down. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Jack and the beanstalk fell, and so can the next person fall. You know? And that's just how it is. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Huh. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, think about it. Because I'm just saying, people with bad days. She took hers out on the dog. She should never have the dog. If you're going to abuse a pet, you shouldn't have anybody be abuse have a power and they don't abuse it. Yep, you shouldn't though. You really shouldn't at all. Nope, you shouldn't. And that's when you come to find out that they're gonna get caught and you should be in trouble for it. Yep, you don't want to just do anything to the dog or pet. It's animal cruelty. Yeah, it is. It's animal cruelty. And it does piss me off a bit. It does grind my gears. Really grinds my gears. It's assholeish as puppy owners, pet owners who don't take care of their pets in the right way, who abuse the shit out of them, and then let them run astray, send them out of wild, send them out of the community to come to you as if you're going to take care of them any better than what they did when you don't really know nothing about how they've been raised, how they've been taught, how they've been trained to behave. And you get this big dog, and it's a pit bull, and it's like, whoa, a pit bull. And those are the most dangerous kind of breeds of pets, though, anyway, And if it's a puppy, you're doing the same thing. You're just engaging them to be crazy and dangerous, but you have to look out for your own life. No, I ain't gonna want nobody to have to die for anything, for anybody, for any pet animal if they're real crazy. Now I petted I petted two dogs, but I'm only afraid of certain type of dogs. And I'm only afraid of only the right two type of dogs to be afraid of. And that's a Rottweiler and a Pit Bull. Rottweiler is a borderline on killing you and you being dead and scratching and telling you up being in surgery. I'm just doing that for a perspective. Pit Bull is dangerous as hell and will practically kill you and you be dead. And there's nothing to come back for. But I pet a dog that are not those dangerous ass breeds. I petted even a friend of some people in a family of mine. Well, them no longer be around me. Rest in peace. And they had two dogs. I never got a chance to pet the other one. One was a female. I never got a chance to pet her, and she's gone. She was the one that was around after the other one. The other one was cool as I don't know what. He was a guy. He was a male dog, and I petted him, and he was cool as ever. No problem after that. He was cool because he let me pet him. He was cool like that. And I petted a guy's dog. It was a female little puppy dog. And she had a ball in her mouth because she just wanted to play or something. And then the man was just telling me, she got, first the person was telling me who I was with. And I was like, no, don't come over here. But she came over because she sensed a warmth of me being cool with pets. Because we got a cat in our family. You got, KG in our family, male cat, cool with him and I pet him. And cool with them. And, animals can sense when other people are cool with other animals, so they come up to you and they come and love you and they hug around you and they let you pet them because they know, you're cool with somebody at home. You got a cat. I can trust you. You can pet me, And that's that dog can sense they can trust me because I petted her, But I petted her with gloves just in case. But you was asking me, can you, you want to take your gloves and pet? But I was like, nah. And I still didn't anyway. I could have, but I was just, I wasn't sure about it. But I pet her anyway. And it was cool with or without the gloves. I pet her anyway. And with or without, I pet her anyway. It didn't matter. And she was cool and she wanted me to rub and pet her anyways. That and the fact that they'll smell me and probably trying to look out for me, mostly fashion sense too, and saying, I want to help you out. This dog was probably saying, I'll help you out. You got clothes, you got stuff around you. It probably ain't that good when you wearing this. You probably got to go to a laundry mat or something. You got to wash. If you're going to be going out, dude, you want to try to be having a job, you got to be fashion. You want to be going out, you got to be in different type of fashion. you got to come up straight and different because you can't come up with these same clothes all the time. That's why she carried me too mostly. Like, I want to help you out with this because I'm going to sniff around you. And the pussy is really probably the same thing. Like, yeah, this ain't cutting it, what you're wearing while you're out. But I was helping somebody move. And I seen that, but she wanted me to rub and pet her anyway. Yep, that's what she wanted. And then the pussy as women is like, oh, sweet, you ain't rub and pet her. No. Oh, I'm afraid of dogs. And there's some. And then in the last summer, I was okay with walking in the elevator while I was doing an Instacart. That's what I was doing. And like white dogs, those smiley dogs that are big but are smiley, they can go retrieve a different type of breed of dogs. Never dangerous at all, really. But they're cool and everything, and you probably because people are going to leash downtown Chicago. Those are the better breeds. Now, when I'm in the south side of Chicago here, they don't give a crap about anything, so they let their dogs walk straight. That's what they do anyway. They're not very good owners. They're lazy and they don't give a damn. They're lazy and they're careless and they're reckless and they're irresponsible. And it's just they shouldn't be pet owners. Period. You know, harsh as it is, and being judgmental as to be right now, it's the truth. That's just how they are. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold their hand. I'm not gonna collar them. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, put a band-aid on their emotional wound because they're being called out on this platform. And especially you, Brooke Hunts. Especially Brooke Hunts. And she's the most biggest offender of them all. Public enemy number one. Having a dog and abusing the crap out of it. You know. That's the reason why these dogs run astray. You gotta worry about your own life and your own safety. It turns out that that's what you gotta do. It's a lot of jungle right now in 2019. It's a lot of jungle. You no longer have to worry about dangerous dogs walking straight because they got the crap abused out of them by pet owners like Brooke Hunts and some other ignorant ass pet owner. Gorilla looking mother, irresponsible as pet owner. You gotta worry about this person and that person across the street and what they own. You gotta worry about somebody else out in the community, this other crazy person who isn't on any medication to deal with their emotional issues. You gotta worry about what they're gonna do next. It's a war zone for not just probably Chicago. It was going like that for Ohio and anywhere else in the tragedies, and the people and going after them. And just all around the world, Just America is it's just crazy right now. Man. You got insecure, jealous people being mad at other people and all that stuff going on. Yeah. And, gotta watch it though. But what I did my take on it is it's just irresponsible. It's just not right. You can't slice it any way you want to slice it. I could tell the girl just may have issues. She may seem to be as nice as can be and look nice as she can be. She had a lot of emotional issues, insecure issues, and she just not ready to. She just shouldn't have a pet if she got those those insecurities on her, because a pet needs to be secure. They need to know that they can trust the owner that they have, that's adopted them, that's looked after them. They need to be safe around that owner. They need to be able to trust them, Not, oh, they're gonna just abuse me and lock me up in the room and all that stuff. Yeah. And that's crazy, But yeah, I guess I could see there's some cases animals do a lot of different stuff and they do got feelings. And a lot of pet owners don't see that some pet owners don't see that some animals got feelings. Animals got feelings. And if you treat them any kind of way and you train them that way, they're gonna act that way towards you and somebody else. Because they're only gonna act the way you taught them to act, the way you trained them to act. And that's what they're gonna go along with. Yep. Because they're like petulant children. They're like children. You raise them up. Hey, if they're in the land full of wolves and they act like the wolves are acting crazy, that's what they're gonna act like. That's what's gonna happen. Yep. And being from broken home to broken home leads to people like criminals and bad sociopaths, psychopaths, people that are just flat out dangerous and all that stuff. There's all sorts of things. Yep. That's all. And I just get my take that maybe she probably should go see a therapist or something for her issues if she got abused a dog like that because she has a bad day. It makes me kind of wonder if maybe she should be on some sort of medication or something. It's okay. Everybody at one point, some form or another, can go see a therapist. I could probably see one too, but everybody need to have medication. Everybody need to have some sort of medication to balance out their emotions and stuff, to calm their nerves when the walls caving in on them, when they get down some, and they bounce off the walls. They need help, and they got some serious issues. And Brooke Hunt's got some serious issues, and I probably could tell she needs to probably see a psychiatrist or somebody or a psychologist before it gets worse. Because it starts from abusing a dog to abusing somebody else and then doing something to yourself, harming others in the rest of the community, and harming yourself. And that's current present danger, as they say. And that's kind of bad, you know. That's really bad. Yeah. And that's all that is to it. But anyway, enough about that. You know, I'm just gonna say it's just a mad, mad world right now. Matchbox 20, mad, mad world.